you're getting is really, really cool. I'm very excited to show it to you. It's called the Density Flow Junior. It is a plexiglass container. You're going to get the whole container for it. You've got the plexiglass container. You will have some separation discs kind of, and you have some plugs. So when you're putting this together, the most important thing to remember is the plugs go from the inside out. If you don't remember that, if you don't remember anything, remember inside out on that. Because otherwise you will have no water left in here because it will push the plugs out. So don't be overwhelmed by this. This is a really cool, fun activity, and the kids have a blast watching it. Setting it up, you're going to put I'm just going to put 2 of them in, but you actually have all 3 dividers here. And for this purpose, I'm just going to show it to you this way. So now I have 3 different sections here. I'm going to take some cold water, and I'm going to color it. And there are so many times that you need some warm water. So you will also be getting a hot pot. It is so handy to have in your classroom. So don't forget, put your puppy pads out on either side because it might leak just a tiny bit. So on my hot pot, I've warmed up some water here, and I have some cold water. So I'm going to put some warm water over on one side. I think I'd rather not put the food coloring into since you have to wear it so nicely. So I'm going to put some warm water in here. Oops. And I'm going to put my cold water over here. And you can see how it starts to seep across, but it's really fun to pull it up and let the water find its own place. And this is a great activity to do. You can layer your water. You can add salt water in here. You can do your temperature. You can come up with all the different ways you want to layer the water. It is a very cool activity that the kids are totally enthralled with. It also comes with a fluorescent light, and putting the light behind it, I don't have a plug that handy right this second, but if you put the light behind it, it really shows the difference of the water on here. So this is your density flow. This is one of the coolest demonstrations to do for the kids, especially once they understand how warm water is going to be higher up, cold water is going to be under. Where do they think that the salt water, if you want to add the salt water, could you add warm salt water and cold salt water? Add some, whatever else you want to that to see how you can layer those layers. You can also look this up, and they have a really cool demonstration online that you can follow on it also. But this is your density flow, and it is a really fun activity to do with the kids.